at their side, staring at his favorite coffee cup. I saw a storm of mixed emotion in his eyes when he looked up. He said, son, I know at your age seems like this whole world is turning slow, and you think you'll find an answer to it all where corn don't grow. Hard times are real, them dusty fields, no matter where they go. You may change your mind, the weeds are high where corn don't grow. I remember feeling guilty when Daddy turned and walked back in the house. I was only 17 back then, but I thought that I knew more than I know now. I can't say he didn't warn me that city life's a hard road to hoe. Ain't it funny how a dream can turn around where corn don't grow? Hard times are real, them dusty fields, no matter where they go. You may change your mind, the weeds are high where corn don't grow. Yes, you may change your mind, the weeds are high where corn don't grow.
Thank you. Y'all want to hear Steve pick one for you? I'm ready.
cabin door. Was talking to a stranger he'd never seen before. He spoke softly to the man, told him of his past, told him what he'd like to do if this day was his last. If today was the last day I walked among these hills, I'd walk my mother's grave and smell the daffodils. I looked around for the old oak tree where I used to play and think about the good times before I go away. A whisper from a wintering pine as it bloomed in the stew, the early blossom of a flower round the way. The fields bloom, the spring harvest in the fall, memories of my mountain home where the dearest love belongs. If today was the last day I walked among these hills, I walked my mother's grave and smelled the daffodils. I looked around for the old oak tree where I used to play and think about the good times before I go away. If today was the last day I walked among these hills, I walked my mother's grave and smelled the daffodils. I looked around for the old oak tree where I used to play and think about the good times before I go away. And think about the good times before I go away. There's a southern train leaving here this morning. It's heading south at 10:49. I want to be on board that engine when it leaves here and ride her back home to Carolina. I want to feel that southern sunshine on my shoulder and visit with the friends I used to know. I want to sit out on the front porch with my mother and sing those gospel songs that she loved so. I want to walk those mountain trails and smell that laurel, take off my shoes and wade those mountain streams and listen to the pine trees as they whisper, welcome home, my son, it's not Well, I missed that southern train again this morning. This old cell will be my home a long, long time. But if I die now up here in this prison, let my body ride one more time. I wanna walk those mountain trails and smell that laurel, take off my shoes and wake those mountain streams and listen to the pine trees as they whisper, welcome home, my son, it's not a dream. Welcome home, my son, it's not a dream.
It's Tim Decker and Tennessee River with us here today on the Big Play live from Barley's. Quickly, I need to mention that support for WDVX and the Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria right here in Knoxville's Old City. Of course, it's home of the Big Plate on Fridays at noon. So next Friday, well, we'll all be here again, hopefully. But I don't know what to tell you. It's a surprise. Big Ears is coming to town next week, and they've got a few days of shows lined up for us, but it's just a big old secret right now, so y'all are just going to have to stay tuned. Additional support for the Blue Plate Special comes from Visit Knoxville and Modelo Especial and Corona. You can find more information about what is happening on the Big Plate by visiting our website at WDVX.com. So, Tim, I mentioned the CD y'all put out last year. I'm wondering, is that all originals, or did you do some covers on there as well?
We've got a cover on there that's the title track off of a friend of ours down in Madisonville. I'm having a senior moment here. Harley Millsap wrote the song.
All right.
And that's the title track off the song. And if Harley, if you happen to be listening, sorry I forgot your name. I'm getting old, you know.
Hey, we can all relate there. Again, you can find more information and the current project streaming on their website at Tim Decker and TennesseeRiver.com, as well as those streaming platforms. We're going to get a few more tunes from Tim Decker and Tennessee River on the Big Plate, live from Barley's.
Okay, thank you, Red. We're hoping to go back in the studio maybe the end of this year when the festival time calms down. We're working on some really good original material right now, and so I'd like to be able to put out at least an EP this winter of nothing but original, maybe a good gospel and a good instrumental tune for all of you. But this is a new one we've been doing, and I'm going to bring Jimmy up here to sing it. It's an old seldom seen song. Actually, Merle Haggard did it before he did. It's called California Cotton Fields.
My distant memory goes back to the spring of '43, when I was just a child in Mama's arms. My daddy plowed the ground and promised someday we would leave this rundown mortgaged Oklahoma farm. And then one night I heard my daddy saying to my mom, he finally saved enough for us to go. California was his dream, paradise so it seemed, pictures and magazines that told him so. California cotton fields, where labor camps filled with weary men with broken dreams. California cotton fields, as close to wealth as daddy ever came. Almost everything we owned was either sold or left behind, from my daddy's plow to the fruit that mama canned. Some folks came to say farewell, some to see what we had to sell, others came to shake my daddy's hand. That Model A was loaded down in California bound, and a change of luck was just 4 days away. But the only change that I remember seeing in my daddy was when his dark hair turned silver gray. California cotton fields, where labor camps filled with weary men with broken dreams. California cotton fields, as close to wealth as daddy ever came. just 4 days away. But the only change that I remember seeing in my daddy was when his dark hair turned silver gray. California cotton fields, where labor camps filled with weary men with broken dreams. California cotton fields, as close to wealth as daddy ever came.
Thank you. Jimmy, if you wouldn't mind, would you hand me a drink of that water? No water for me. I'm a hard-working banjo player up here. I'm also uglier than you are, so you know. Oh, Jimmy! Okay. We are going to try this song, and as many as these guys know, and our wives, I have senior moments quite often. So this is a reasonably new song. So if we blow this song, it's going to be all over northeast Tennessee, eastern Tennessee, southern East Tennessee. But if you don't take chances, you don't gain nothing, do you? Ain't that right? It's no Bluegrass Cardinal song, and it's a song I just fell in love with. And a friend of ours, a friend of this band, Mr. Dale Perry, used to play with him years ago. He played with Doyle Lawson, he's got a band now called Fast Track. And but his banjo playing on this was just great, I thought. Fit the song perfect. So. Okay, ready, fella? Roll Muddy River. Summer wind is hot and your water's nice and cool, but before you take me across, you must take me for a fool. Muddy river, go your way, and I'll go my way alone. You'll go back to the ocean, and I'll go back to my home. Roll on, Muddy River, roll on to the sea, flowing down through the valley. Thank you.
Tim Decker and Tennessee River with us here today on the Big Plate live from Barley's. They've got one more tune for us here. But before they do that, we want to remind everybody we'll do this all over again next Friday at noon right here at Barley's. Again, it's just going to be a big old surprise to us all. Big ears surprise. We may be updating that calendar before then, but keep an eye at WDVX.com for more information. The band has merch available down here, and of course there's always a little love bucket out front to show the band that we love them and we appreciate them coming and being here with us today on the Big Plate. Again, April 4th, they will be in Chattanooga, and May 3rd, where was the morning show?
Sweetwater, Tennessee.
Sweetwater, Tennessee, and then that evening, Boyd's Jig and Reel. Just, check out that calendar there at Tim Decker and TennesseeRiver.com. Darrell Wallace and Kevin Mahoney, along with East Tennessee's own The Lone Tones, will be with us tomorrow on the Blue Plate special at Visit Knoxville. You can find out more about that at WDVX.com. All right, well, thanks, y'all, for being here with us today. It's been fun.
Well, it has, and sorry about my voice on that last song. It started going.
Well, I didn't notice. I just thought it was part of the song. You a little deep throat yodel.
On behalf of myself and the band, I want to thank you and WDVX and Barley's, because last year we did this show, and I was so nervous because it was the first show with Steve. It was the first, well, look at it. Anyways, it was Steve's first show with us. It was the beginning of the new season with Dennis and Steve, and you never know just how, you try to prepare the best you can, you never know how well the band's going to start cohesing together. But we got a call a week after we did this show. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. The guy at Dollywood that does the booking, he sent us an email because he'd listened to this show and heard us. And we got 2 days in Dollywood in October last year, which was the highlight of our year. So thank you for promoting bands and bluegrass music in this area.
We're throwing some good vibes out there that he's listening again, and that call's about to come through for you again. It is a festival season, y'all, and they are booking. Thank y'all so much for being here. Will y'all leave us with the last tune?
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Oh, lifeline to the nation, and men like Bill and Sonny make it move. Living like a gypsy, always on the go, doing what they best know how to do. Jamie Gears has got to be a beaver, all's been become addicted to the grind. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to pull that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. All night country music keeps them going, and Willie and Sonny keep on moving on. There's a hot cup of coffee waiting up ahead, and the rhythm of the highway hums along. Jamie Gears has got to be a beaver, always been become addicted to the drive. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man and a steady hand for that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em going. Big wheels rolling, moving on.
2, 3, 4. Thank you.
Tim Decker and Tennessee River. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.